I never thought a $10,000 lens would be destroyed by a woman named Susan holding a coffee mug that said, "Bless this mess." But that's exactly what happened. She's the HOA president, but we all call her Karen, because of course we do. She claimed it was an accident, but I had the footage, her walking up, smug as ever, and kicking my tripod over like it was a trash can. That was the moment she crossed the line. What she didn't know was, I had a plan, and by the end of it, that accident would cost her $30,000. But it started small, petty really. I'd put a wooden "Welcome Future Homeowners" sign in my flower bed for a real estate video shoot. One day, Karen showed up like she'd been summoned. "That violates Section B7. 1, she snapped, pointing at the sign like I'd planted a crime scene. "It's just a prop," I said, half laughing. She narrowed her eyes. "This is a neighborhood, not a film set." The next morning, a warning letter showed up, then a fine, then 2 unauthorized signage, obstruction of lawn space, suspicious equipment. I kid you not. She started tagging my car with fake violation notices, took photos of me walking with a stabilizer and said I was operating heavy equipment on residential property. Still, I let it slide. I figured she'd get bored. But then, during a sunset shoot, I was filming a $1 million listing across the street. Lighting perfect, camera locked in, and Susan marched over, no warning, and kicked over my tripod like she was swatting a fly. The lens hit the pavement, cracked like ice, couldn't breathe. She looked down at it. "Oops," she said, and walked away. But she didn't know I'd been filming the whole thing. Multi-angle, crystal clear. I had everything, especially the oops. That night, I got to work. I pulled the HOA bylaws, studied the rules she actually broke, and started calling neighbors. Turns out, I wasn't the only one she targeted. Fines, threats, even deleting complaints from HOA meetings. So I did something Susan would never expect. I invited the whole neighborhood over. Projector, snacks, and a little film I titled Karen vs. Reality. They watched her kick the tripod, lie about fines, abuse power. A week later, we had the votes to remove her from the board. Done. Fired. Gone. But I didn't stop there. I filed a property damage lawsuit. My lawyer added income loss and harassment. We won. She owed me $30,000. And the look on her face when she got that court order? Better than slow-motion cinema. She tried calling. "We don't have to go this far," she said. I smiled. "We already did." She moved out that summer. House sold. Silence restored. Now the cracked lens sits on my shelf. Not as a loss, but a trophy. Some people write rules to control others, but some of us hold receipts. If you've ever dealt with a power-hungry Karen, hit like, comment "Justice served" if you made it to the end, and subscribe because next time Karen meets the drone.